Friends, my fault for yesterday morning, man. I went to sleep last night. I was feeling so good. I did not want to wake up, and I went to bed early the night before, so I didn't do the podcast until like yesterday morning at like 7 a.m. So I had low energy, not a great podcast, but tonight I've got great energy. I'm having a winning night. Thank God. Thank God. That's the way it's going to keep going. I believe it. I'm speaking it. It's going to happen, guys. So let's go. First game up for Friday, March 7th. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers at the Charlotte Hornets. And everyone's healthy for Cleveland, guys. Everybody's healthy. They've stormed back their last two games, right? They were down at Chicago by like 15 points or something like that. And then they were down against Miami by like 5 points in the fourth quarter at home, and they came back and won. Now they're at Charlotte, so I mean, they're kind of, I mean, they're in a win streak, right? They're in a 12 game win streak, something like that. So that's important for sure. You want to keep that going. They're definitely thinking about that. For Charlotte, let's take a look here, guys. LaMelo Ball is now on the injury report. And so is Nick Smith Jr. and Josh Green. Mark Williams is out for today. Nurkic is questionable. I think LaMelo Ball is probable, guys. I think he's probable to go. For some reason, ESPN, the Hornets are the only team where you click the injuries and they don't tell you the designation. I don't know what's going on with the Hornets ESPN thing. So does it really matter? No. It doesn't matter, guys. The Hornets are on a whole nother level of just sucking. Like, I mean, guys, this team just sucks. You can't. So they lost the last game to Minnesota. You can't ask for a better spot than that, guys. I mean, goodness sakes. Minnesota flight was delayed. They had a back-to-back. They played in Minnesota against 76ers, then had to fly to Charlotte. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you guys how bad Charlotte is right now. Okay. The plane got delayed. It was already taken off late because they played at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock Central Time, so they were getting on the plane like 11 o'clock. It got delayed. They didn't make it into Charlotte till 4 o'clock in the morning East Coast time. I mean, guys, Minnesota, like, flat spot, tired, and no motivation to play the Hornets. They still win by 15 against the Hornets, guys. Hornets have lost 8 in a row. This is the front end of a back-to-back. They play Saturday at home against Brooklyn. I mean, I'm telling you right now, Hornets plus 17. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know. I would lean that way. No way in heck am I betting this game, guys. Over unders 234. I can only look over. The Hornets, they've been trying to at least shoot better. They at least got to 110 points. That was the first time in a while, right? I believe so. So, that's the first time they scored 110 points since February 20th. So, I do lean over. I think they try to shoot their way out of this bad losing streak that they're in. So let's keep it moving. Plenty of better games to talk about than that game, guys. Okay, next game up. We got... Sorry, really quickly. Let's see what it would be. It would be 117 minus 8. No, I can't touch that game, guys. Okay, next game up. We got the Toronto Raptors hosting the Utah Jazz. Spread is minus 4.5 to the Raptors, and the total is 230.5. And now, guys, at this point in the season, this is just what it is. Some teams just don't give an F. They don't want to win. They're not interested in winning, guys, at all. It doesn't matter if their whole starting roster is playing. And one of those teams is the New Orleans Pelicans. And so I bet against them last night. They come out fast, but in the second half, they just don't care about basketball. They don't care to win the games, guys. They just don't. It's just in their makeup, guys. They really don't care about it right now. The Jazz are a team like that too right now, guys. Like, as far as like what the front office is doing. Now I'll give them credit. The players that are playing, even like the third and fourth string guys, like Johnny Juzang and Micah Potter, Kyle Filipowski, and Shibui, like, those guys will give a professional effort. Like, if we get a lot of points with the Jazz, that's a good situation, in my opinion. Now, they got a lot of people that they're already calling out, guys. Keontae George, Jordan Clarkson, Lauri Markkanen, and John Collins. They're all out. Well, no, sorry. Keontae George is questionable. The other three are out. Markkanen, Collins, and Clarkson. So, I mean, with this lineup that they have, it's actually not as bad as it was in Washington, and they still cover that spread in Washington. Um, they'll start Isaiah Collier, Colin Sexton, probably Cody Williams, KJ Martin with a Walker Kessler. Like that's not awful. That's not awful. Going into Toronto, guys. Let's see what's going on with Toronto. Okay. They got some people out, guys. I don't like the look of this team right here. Like, you take out their two best players. The two best players are R.J. Barrett and Jakob Poeltl. They're out. Both of them are out. Ochai Abaji's out. Mogbo's out. Let's see. Grady Dick is out. So they literally are going to start Emmanuel Quickley, Jacoby Walter, Scotty Barnes, Orlando Robinson, and like, dang, no, they're really out, guys. Oh, this ain't good. Hold on. We got some money to be made with this game, guys. I think the Jazz are going to win this game. Let's just take a look at Toronto's spot really quick. They've won 2 in a row at Orlando. So they played really well, but they had their whole team available to play, pretty much. So this is the front end of a back-to-back for them. They play Saturday at home against the Wizards. They play really well at home. They'll play really hard. Utah, they got enough there off the loss. They're on a road trip right now. Let me just see their situation really quick, see the form they're in. They play Sunday at Philly. These two teams play again on March 14th in Utah. Man, guys, let's see what the over-under is, because I'm smelling the under right here. 230, 230 and a half. The Jazz don't play any defense, but then again, guys, like, who's going to score for Toronto? They only got Emmanuel Quickley and Scotty Barnes. I mean, this team doesn't shoot the 3-ball well. I mean, they really don't have any shooters right now available. I like that under a lot. Toronto likes to play defense at home. I got to write that down, guys. That smells like a winning bet right there. It really does. The under 230 and a half, or at least maybe the Jazz under. If you don't, I don't see how the Raptors get to. I mean, what's it going to be? 115 plus 2, 117. The only thing is that the Jazz just don't play any defense some nights, man. And even the Toronto Raptors may even squeak over 117. Squeak over. I'd be surprised if they get to 120, honestly. Okay, let's see here. I got Utah and Toronto under 230 and a half. All right. And I would lean Jazz plus 4.5, plus 5. I can't get there with it, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. That Jazz plus 5 smells like a winner too. I'm gonna sleep on that game. Wake up tomorrow and see how I'm feeling about it then. All right, next game up, we got the Memphis Grizzlies at the Dallas Mavericks. Memphis has been stinking it up, guys. Just stinking it up bad. Jaren Jackson Jr. is out. Santi Aldama is questionable. He missed the last game, so I don't know if he's going to play. But, I mean, they have enough there, guys. I mean, they really do have enough there. They just need to start playing better. They're on like a 4-game losing streak. Let me see what it is. Yeah, 4-game losing streak, all at home as well. And the game before that, they barely beat Phoenix by 3 in overtime. They had to go to overtime. Like, this they're playing hard, but they're just not winning. They can't get any stops. Luckily, they get Dallas right here. No back-to-back for them. Dallas is a big mess right now, guys. Let's see who's out. Looks like P.J. Washington is out. Kai Jones is out. Caleb Martin's questionable. Dante Exum's questionable. Yeah, they got a lot of people out, man. They got a lot of people out here. So they'll start Spencer Dinwiddie, Max Christie, Najee Marshall, Dwight Powell, and like Kessler Edwards. That's who they'll start. I mean, it's not. Oh, sorry, Klay Thompson. It'll be Spencer Dinwiddie, Max Christie, Klay Thompson, Najee Marshall, Dwight Powell. Honestly, it's not that awful if they're getting some points. I mean, they're going to need a good amount of points. They've lost 3 in a row. They just got smoked at Milwaukee by 30. Before that, they lost by almost 30 to Sacramento. You know, they play tough at home, but Friday night they're gonna give a good effort, guys. Let's see, the spread's high. Oh my goodness, the spread's high, -10. Um, I can't lay 10 with the Grizzlies right now. I mean, in theory, they should win this game by 15, but I got to see it before I put my money on it. Over unders 239.5. See what I mean? Dallas is giving it up, and they're scoring. I mean, you already know Memphis is giving it up. Guys, I lean over 239.5. I'm probably not going to touch that game. I don't love that game. Okay, next game up. We got the Timberwolves at the Heat, the Miami Heat. Miami played tough in Cleveland, guys. They were very short-handed. They played very hard at Cleveland. Almost won the game. And that was without Tyler Hero. Okay, so let's check the injury report here. Khalil Ware is out. Andrew Wiggins is questionable. Alex Burks is questionable. Tyler Hero is questionable. Jaime Jaquez Jr. is questionable. I think they get all these guys back. That's just my gut feeling on it, just by analyzing this crazy NBA injury report for the last 4 years doing this thing. You know, Davion Mitchell, Tyler Hero, Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo, Haywood Highsmith. Those will probably be the starters. You got Terry Rozier, Duncan Robinson, Kyle Anderson, Kevin Love. It's not ideal. It's not great, guys, honestly. For Minnesota, let's check what's going on here. Everyone's healthy, good to go, except for Rudy Gobert, so they're ready for this one, guys. Have they played each other? I feel like they just played recently. Did they just play recently? No, they have not. Oh, but they played before. Let's see what happened in that first game. If there's any significance here. They won by... Oh, they lost by 1 point. That's right. Tyler Hero had a really good game. That's right. I remember that now. So they've won 3 in a row. No back-to-back. They're at home Sunday against San Antonio. So no back-to-back. Rested here. Adjusting to the awful travel that they had. Miami played really well at home, guys. They did. I forgot about that. This is a front-end back-to-back. They do play Saturday against Chicago. But, man, Miami played really well at home. Their last 4-game homestand last week. Man, -4.5, -4, +4. I love taking home dogs, especially on Friday night, but I think the Timberwolves are going to come out and get the win, guys. And if teams win, they're going to cover the spread, guys. Even the favorites a majority of the time. That's just how it goes. Look at last night. Chicago won as an outright dog. So, they won and covered. Atlanta covered as a 2-point favorite. Boston covered as a 14-point favorite. Golden State won but did not cover as a 10-point favorite. Houston won covered as a 3.5-point favorite. So we literally have 4 favorites won, only 1 did not cover, guys. Golden State. Lakers and Knicks are still going on. I need the Lakers to win. Come on, Lakers. Let's go now. We'll see what happens in that game. But yeah, so I think Minnesota wins this game, guys. I'll lay the -4. We'll probably get even better at line, honestly, because once Hero and all of them are ruled in, it goes to -3, maybe even -2.5. We'll get a really nice number with Minnesota, and I will be on them. I like that a lot. I'll write that down. Minnesota. The buy price for me would be -3. I would love a -2.5, though. That would be preferred. Okay. Next game up, guys. Oh, I'm going to be betting this game for sure, guys. For sure. I don't know why the total dropped so much, though. So it's the Trailblazers. Hold on. This cannot be right, guys. Hold on. What the heck is happening with this game? The Trailblazers are... So the Thunder are only -2 favorites at home against the Trailblazers? How many people do they have out here? Whoa, hold on, guys. This is wild. I missed this afternoon. I didn't see this come through. Holy smokes. Chet Holmgren is questionable. Isaiah Hardenstein is ruled out. Lou Dort ruled out. Cason Wallace ruled out. Jalen Williams, the starter Jalen Williams, is out. SGA is out. Wow. They're just resting everybody, huh? Who do they have? Who do they play tomorrow? Goodness sakes. Let me see. Let's see who they play. Because you know they only do this. What? They're just doing a scheduled rest here? This is... See, this is the shit that's just bad for the NBA. Portland's been playing really good basketball right now. Really good basketball right now. And now you got... No, they didn't play Thursday. The Wednesday game, they didn't play Tuesday, so there's no back-to-back there. So they're literally giving them off 4 or 5 days and waiting to play Denver on Sunday. They play a home back-to-back Sunday, Monday. And that's what they're resting for, so that they can be ready for those 2 games against Denver. But I mean, seriously, like, what's going on, guys? Like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. That's bullshit. That's bullshit right there. I don't know how the NBA lets them get away with that. That's ridiculous. So this is who they'll play, guys. I think Chet Holmgren does play because he didn't play on Wednesday, so he should play. They'll start, I would say, Isaiah Joe, Alex Caruso, Aaron Wiggins, Chet Holmgren, and Jalen Williams, the backup bench player, Jalen Williams. That's who they'll start. On the bench, they'll have available Kenrick Williams, Adam Flagler, Dylan Jones. Let's see who Adam Flagler is. He's from Baylor, first season. He's 25 years old. I mean, they don't have a bench, guys. I mean, they really don't. But I mean, their starting lineup's pretty good. I mean, Caruso, Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins, Chet Holmgren, and Jalen Williams. That's not bad right there. That's not bad at all. I mean, they can even score too, because I want to bet this over, and the reason being, well, you know what? Portland team total might just be the way to go, guys. I mean, I like the full game over, honestly. Let's see who's playing for Portland. Denny Avdija is questionable. Jeremy Grant's questionable. Avdija's been playing. He's questionable. So Delano Banton, Robert Williams, both of them are out. So, I mean, they got everybody ready to go for this one. They play at a blazing pace, guys. I think they're like the fastest pace post All-Star break. I've watched them play since the All-Star break a couple times. All they do is just run and shoot the ball or drive to the hole within like 8 seconds of the shot clock. Like, it's crazy. It's really freaking fast. That's why all their games have been going over. I like it to go over, guys. I mean, sidewise, I actually like the Thunder -2. I actually think with what they got, they can still beat the Trailblazers, but that over's 226.5. I still think it goes over. I think Trailblazers team total over is a really good look, 113. Because if you look, Oklahoma City's very good at defense, right? But I mean, are their backups this good at defense? I mean, obviously Caruso's good at defense. Chet Holmgren's good at defense. Jalen Williams is not good at defense, the backup guy. Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, like, they're scrappy. I have to think about this, guys. I really want to bet that over, but I don't know. I'm probably going to leave it alone. Dang. Maybe Portland team total over. We'll see. We'll see, you guys. All right, next game up. Spurs at the Kings. Kings are -5-point favorites against the Spurs. I don't like that. This is De'Aaron Fox's first game back to San Antonio, I believe, since he's been traded. I mean, first game back to Sacramento. Yeah, everybody's healthy. So is De'Aaron Fox going back to Sacramento for the first time. Let me just double check this. I don't think he's been back yet. No. He has not been back to Sacramento. Because they played Sacramento on Sunday, December 1st. So, yeah, this is De'Aaron Fox's homecoming. I'm getting 5.5 points. Are you kidding me? That's a bet, guys. I don't even need to think about that. Spurs plus 5.5. That's a bet. I think they win the game outright. You want to take plus money? Let's see what the money line is. Plus 185 at FanDuel. Yeah, I think they win. And the reason being is obviously the motivation factor for De'Aaron Fox and the Spurs team to rally behind him. But the Kings players are hurt. Malik Monk's out and Domantas Sabonis is out. Yeah, both of them are out. Now, they were out against Denver, and they did cover that game against Denver, the closing line. They lost by 6 at Denver last game. They still have a very good roster. Keon Ellis will start with Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Keegan Murray, Jonas Valanciunas. They got Trey Lyles, Jake LaRavia, Markelle Fultz on the bench. It's a solid squad for sure. They're at home Friday night. Crowd's going to be excited for De'Aaron Fox. They're in really good form right now too. They've won 4 out of their last 5. Played Denver tight. No back-to-back for them. San Antonio, no back-to-back for them either. I mean, they've won 2 out of their last 3. They played OKC well in the first half. Man, guys, I still like the Spurs. I like the Spurs there. I like the over a lot. Let's see what the over is. 236. It's high for a reason. Yeah, I like scoring here. I like the plus 5.5 more though. I'm probably gonna bet that, guys. Okay, next game up. We have the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns decided to become men, down like 20 points against the Clippers the other night, and came back and won it. So there's that. Now Bradley Beal is questionable for this game. Let's check Phoenix's schedule. Yeah, they won by 2 at LA. They've won 2 out of their last 3. They haven't won back-to-back games since January 25th. Man, this team's a mess, guys. This team is a mess. I can't. I can't do that to myself anymore this year. I don't care how good the number is and what I think it is. I just can't put my money on Phoenix. I really hate that team, man. Really, really hate that team. And I really don't even like using the word hate, but I really hate that team. Plus 7.5. I can only look the Suns. Total's 236.5. You know what? There might be some money there, guys, because actually there is some money there. That's how we can bet this game. Phoenix, Denver, over 236. And I say that because Phoenix just doesn't really care on the road. They don't care in general anyways. They don't play good defense. Denver's fine, pushing the pace. Let's see here. Jokic is questionable. Aaron Gordon is questionable. Aaron Gordon's been missing games. Jokic has been playing, guys. So, I mean, Jokic played last game. He's going to play again. I wouldn't anticipate him being out. They scored 116 last game against Sacramento. Let's take a look at that game real quick. Their games have been they've gone under 2 in a row. Yeah, they didn't score well, but the fourth quarter, Sacramento fell apart, really. That's what happened. They had to come back in the fourth quarter down like 20 points or something like that to Sacramento. Okay, so that's what happened. They were down, let's see, they outscored them by 15, and they won by 6. Dang. They were down 21 points in the fourth quarter. Okay. So that's not good. Or no. Sorry, I'm reading that wrong. I think maybe I'm not. I don't know. My head's. I'm not sharp right now. Okay, yeah, I can only look over. That game was trending kind of over a little bit, or at least had a good shot at it. Um, they've been going under recently as well. Yeah, they went under that game. They went under that game and that game. They went over against Detroit. Yeah, they went under against Los Angeles. They've actually gone under like 3 out of the last 5 games, or 4 out of the last 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the last 5 games. No, 4 out of the last 6 games they've gone under. They're at home. I think this is a good over spot, guys. Phoenix has been going a little bit of everything, but them on the road, their last road trip, all their games were going over the point total. I really like this over here, guys. I like Phoenix and Denver over the number 236.5. I do think Phoenix. I do think they play hard, guys. I do. Whether they cover the point spread or not, I don't know. But I think they're going to try to shoot really well. I see points in that game, guys. If you're a little scared about Phoenix, I think Denver team total over would be like 121.5, 122.5. I think they get there. All right, next game up. Last game of the night. We got the New York Knicks against the Los Angeles Clippers. Clippers -3. Clippers -3.5. Knicks are playing right now against the Lakers. They're winning by 10 right before halftime. Come on, Lakers. Come on. Get together. Go win the freaking game now. The Clippers are still injured a lot, guys. Norman Powell's still out. Ben Simmons is ruled out for this game. Everyone else is good to go. So they'll start James Harden, Chris Dunn, Kawhi Leonard, probably Amir Coffey. Derek Jones Jr. is back. That's big for him. Ivica Zubac is good to go. So the bench is good still. They'll have they'll have Bogdan Bogdanovic, either Amir Coffey or Derek Jones, Nick Batum. I mean, it's not great, guys. It's not great, but I mean it's not awful. Let's see. They play Sunday at home against Sacramento. They snapped their losing streak. They had lost 6 out of 7 before they won at home against Detroit. James Harden scored 50. Man, guys, I think they win here, guys. I think they win here. I think they do. These teams have not played yet this year. I think they win here. And also, Karl Anthony Towns might be out for this game. You know, he's playing second night of back-to-back. He's been kind of iffy to play second night of back-to-backs. That's a thing, potentially. I like the Clippers here, guys. I like the Clippers here. I do. I think they come out, they play really well. Over-unders at 233. No, 223. That feels short. Clippers have been scoring recently. I know the Knicks like to play defense. I mean, they're playing really good defense right now against the Lakers. The second out of back-to-back. I lean over 223.5, but I like that. I like Clippers -3 a lot, guys. I'm probably going to get there with that. And that is the show, guys. That's the show, friends. Glad I had more energy to do a better show for y'all today. Like the show on YouTube. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter for all my official plays at EasyMoneyWin. And thanks for listening, guys. It really does mean a lot. I appreciate y'all. See you guys tomorrow.